How is it going, everyone? Today I'm here with my PWG Game Over Man Blu-ray review. Without wasting any time, let's just go ahead and jump right into this review, as always, with the cover art. Right there, as always, Blu-ray disc, because this is a Blu-ray. Gotta go with the Blu-rays 2017. You have the Game Over Man logo right there. You got a picture of Dick Togo, Chuck Taylor, Michael Elgin, of course, Jeff Cobb, and Keith Lee facing off. I'm not sure how I feel about this cover. I understand it's like, they're going for another old-school PWG show feel to it, but I don't know. I kind of don't like the way it's turned out, but, it is what it is. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla's Game Over Man, April 21st, 2017, Reseda, California. So, that's the cover artwork. You open it up. That's what it looks like on the inside. You got a picture of Jeff Cobb and Keith Lee. And you got Marty Scurll snapping the referee's finger. So, that's what the inside looks like. Here's a spine. Looks like on your shelf. It says Game Over Man with a picture of Matt Riddle right there. So, that's what it looks like on your spine. And, of course, the back, as always, has pictures pretty much giving you a little preview of what's going to go on in the event and whatnot. And, of course, at the match listing, as always, and, of course, a little description, which isn't really much besides, like, a sentence or two. On April 21st, 2017, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla returned with Game Over Man in otherworldly Reseda, California. Game Over Man on Blu-ray features 7 incredible matches, including, and, of course, as always, the entire match card. So if you want to go ahead and pause it and read it, you guys can. That's up to you. So there's that. And, yeah, overall, I gotta say, I thought Game Over Man was a great show from PWG. I don't think it topped Nice Boys, the last show, but this was consistently a great show. I thought, each match was consistently really good to great, and it was an easy sit through. My only real problem with the show was I felt some of the matches went on a tad too long. Every match on the show besides Adam Cole and Matt Riddle went, at least 20 minutes, if not over 20 minutes. So every match, got a good amount of time. But I feel like for some of the matchups, it kind of didn't work in its favor. I just feel like at times some of the matches felt like it was just dragging on, and I was just waiting for it to end at that point. So that's really my only main complaint about the show. But yeah, consistently good. Like I said, every match was really good to great. It's a 2-hour and 35-minute show, so this is the one of their longer PWG shows in quite some time, because most shows nowadays usually average from 2 hours to 2 hours and 20 minutes. So this is a pretty lengthy show for their batch of recent shows as of late. So yeah, great show. Really enjoyed it. Show opened up with REY FENIX versus Lio Rush. This was a really good opener here. Right from the get-go, they're kind of messing around, doing the fill-out process. Kind of playing the game of who can do, what you can do, I can do better. Going back and forth. They brawl into the outside with the, tope suicida. REY FENIX was very dominant in this match. Lio Rush probably has the best performance in PWG so far in this match, I would say. In his first 2 matches, I feel like they were really focusing on his selling, and they weren't really showcasing what he can do, but he definitely was able to expose himself more and become more of himself, messing around, showing his great athleticism, played around a little bit. Hit an RKO and, doing the Orton pose and whatnot. So I thought Lio Rush definitely by far had his best showing in PWG so far in this match. I thought him and REY FENIX went there and had a killer match. A lot of great maneuvers, great counters as well. REY FENIX would go for double axe handle from the top rope. Lio Rush would counter into a Stone Cold Stunner. So that was a great spot. A lot of great stuff. Lio Rush hit a standing Spanish flash with that. Came off great. REY FENIX, pretty much destroyed Lio Rush a handful of times. Double stomp onto the head, into the mat, which looked fucking vicious. So a lot of great spots in this match. Kind of lengthy, like I said. That was one of the this is one of the matches I think for sure definitely could have gotten some time cut in it. But it was a lot of fun, and it was a great finish as well with Lio Rush hitting a Spanish fly onto the apron, throwing REY FENIX in the ring, followed by a frog splash to secure the victory. So, very fun opening match. Like I said, they both showed great athleticism, and definitely Lio Rush's best performance in PWG so far. So, I really enjoyed that. Adam Cole versus Matthew Riddle. This was great. I really enjoyed this match up here. I thought, they just gelled very well. Everything they're doing came off very smooth and very crisp, especially for Matt Riddle. I feel like, same case with Lio Rush. This is probably Matt Riddle's best performance in PWG so far. He just looked excellent in this matchup. Him and Cole just going out there and, having a ton of fun. Adam Cole bringing back his, old PWG character that he doesn't really do that often anymore, but he definitely brought out in this match, did the whole suck my dick thing and just being a comedy guy. He was mocking Riddle's MMA, and Riddle would, lock in a triangle choke as he was mocking him and, saying Matt Riddle bro, which I thought was, very, very clever of him to do. So a lot of great stuff here, a lot of great transitions. Matt Riddle would go for the bro to sleep, but Cole would counter into a Yoshi-Groshi, which came off great. Great combination from Matt Riddle with the bro to sleep followed by a German suplex. I thought it was great for a nice near fall right there. Adam Cole was very dominant, going for the Panama Sunrise, but Riddle would counter it. But Cole would counter his counter with a super kick followed by a Shining Wizard's back of the head. So just a lot of great stuff from these two. Like I said, everything came out very smooth and very crisp, and I thought both men came out looking absolutely spectacular. you know, this is the shortest match in the card, which, you know, this is one of the matches I wish this is like the time zone they got was perfect. It was about, you know, 12, 13-minute match, and they got everything they possibly could in that time frame. It worked out in their favor. So great match there. Matthew Riddle got the victory with the tombstone, or the bro slam, whatever he calls it, or the bro. I'm not even trying to butcher it. Followed by the bro mission. So Matt Riddle gets the win. Excellent match. Really enjoyed that. Jeff Cobb versus Keith Lee. Absolute hoss battle right here. Both men just went out there and just killed each other. I think Rick Knox is on commentary, or Chuck Taylor, forgot which one was on commentary for this match at that caliber. But the best way comparison for this match was, it was a little brother, big brother situation. You know, Keith Lee was a big brother, obviously, you know, triumphant, and then Jeff Cobb was kind of the little brother trying to fight back, trying to prove himself. I felt like that was the best comparison for this match. You know, you had Keith Lee throwing Jeff Cobb around, very dominant. You know, Jeff Cobb was selling a lot in this match. A lot of great spots, you know, like Jeff Cobb would give him a German suplex, Keith Lee would stand up, give him a German suplex, Jeff Cobb stand up, give him a belly-to-belly suplex, and then Keith Lee returned the favor. So that was a great moment there, both of them just doing that. Keith Lee definitely showed himself more in this match than his debut match. He was able to showcase his personality. He was very vocal, very methodic in this match as well. He was doing a lot of things. He was very slow, but what he's doing was very impactful, so I like that in that sense. But this is one of the matches where, again, you know, same with REY FENIX and Lio Rush. I feel like, you know, it got more time than it should have gotten. Cut it back a few minutes, and I think it would have been better off that way. But this was still very good. Jeff Cobb looking like an absolute monster, and Keith Lee having a great showing here against Jeff Cobb. You know, just absolutely killing each other back and forth. A lot of great spots. Jeff Cobb just getting powerbomb almost to the mat. The absolute strength of both men were just unreal in this matchup, and it was an absolute hoss battle. So I really enjoyed this matchup. Jeff Cobb, it's a surprise victory out of nowhere to Tour of the Islands on Keith Lee, which was just absolutely insane to see. So really good matchup right there. Like I said, the only thing I really can complain about was just I feel like it went on a little too long. Then from there, I'm going to go, which I thought was match of the night, my personal favorite match in the card, which was Mike Elgin versus Kyle O'Reilly. These two just went out there and beat the holy shit out of each other. And if you know me by now, I'm a person that absolutely loves a match where they just beat the shit out of each other. And that's exactly what they did here. A lot of stiff strikes, a lot of great transitions as well. Both men were just trading blows back and forth. Kyle O'Reilly was working the left arm, Michael Elgin. A lot of just stiff kicks to the arm and working on it to the point where Mike Elgin was trying to have the referee help him fix his arm, and Kyle O'Reilly would target that. But this was a stiff fest. Loved every second of it. Kyle O'Reilly, like I said, really working on the left arm, Michael Elgin. And of course, you know, my only complaint about this was Michael Elgin was, you know, selling the arm very, very well. Then towards like the end stretch, he was kind of just like, you know, didn't really acknowledge the injury. So that's, you know, it's really my only complaint about it. But yeah, I loved every second of it. Kyle O'Reilly, you know, probably his best performance since his match with Scurll last year. This was just, like I said, them going through and stiffing each other, and I loved every second, especially the ending with Kyle O'Reilly going for a double drop kick. Michael Elgin catches him for a power bomb, gives him a buckle bomb, followed by an Elgin bomb for the victory. So great stuff. Like I said, personally, my match of the night and my favorite match in the card. So really enjoyed that one. Next, we had the debuting Warmachine taking on the Young Bucks. This was just awesome. You know, the Young Bucks showcasing themselves, why, you know, how awesome they really are. Because I feel like from PWG for a little bit, they were kind of just stondering. They weren't really doing much. But I feel like the last year and a half, the Young Bucks have been really coming back in their own again and really proving why they're one of the best tag teams in the world today. And this match proves it. You know, they had their mix of comedy, but they also had their mix of just great, you know, just having a great performance. You know, Nick was starting the match off. He tried tagging Matt, and Matt had nothing to do with it. Warmachine, one of my complaints with this match was, though, I feel like Warmachine was being portrayed as the heels. You know, obviously, due to the size difference, I think sympathy-wise, the crowd went for the Young Bucks, but I just didn't like how they were portraying, you know, the Warmachine as the heels in this match. But a lot of great transitions and great double tag team maneuvers from Warmachine. I thought that worked out excellently, especially the guy that lost his mind over the spot where they did the springboard lariat German suplex combination. That guy lost his mind for that spot, and that was a great spot, by the way. But, you know, great stuff. You know, Young Bucks did some tope suicidas. You know, the Warmachine caught him in midair and hit him with the meeting the minds on the outside, which looked pretty painful. And great stuff. You know, Matt Jackson tried to lift up Hanson for the Meltzer drive, but couldn't do it. Nick pointed out Dave Meltzer. And then all of a sudden, you know, Matt was able to Hulk up and lift him up for the Meltzer driver. But as they went forward, Rowe actually caught Nick into a power bomb, and Hanson was able to get out of it and give Matt Jackson either a power slam or power bomb of his own. Love the tag team maneuver where Hanson power bombed Rowe onto the Young Bucks. So that was a great spot right there. But yeah, great showcase for the Warmachine and the Young Bucks again. Just had another great performance in PWG. Like the finish as well. Protected Warmachine and made the Young Bucks, you know, look good. Well, didn't make the Young Bucks look good, but you know they didn't lose, which is, you know, good for the Young Bucks. Warmachine once again going for the springboard lariat, German suplex combination. But once Hanson went for the springboard lariat, Nick was able to cradle up Rowe for the 1-2-3 victory. So that was a finish. Protected Warmachine, and the Young Bucks, you know, escape with the Young Bucks like win. So, great match. Really enjoyed that. And yeah, I can't wait to see more Warmachine in PWG. From there, I'm going to go to a non-title match: Zack Sabre Jr. versus Dick Togo. I didn't enjoy this match at all, honestly. Very, very mat-based. He's basically had Zack Sabre Jr. working on Dick Togo for almost 85% of the match, not really doing much, blocking various submissions. It's very mat-based technical wrestling, which I don't have a problem with, but when you're bringing a name like Dick Togo, and, you know, compared to his previous match with El Generico in 2011 to this one, I just feel like they definitely wasted him. He didn't really do anything in this match. The only thing he really did was a nice dive on the outside and hit a swinging pedigree. And I feel like right when this match started to get like really, really good, like, you know, to the moment where like, okay, this is where the match is picking up, the match ended. You know, the match started picking up steam, and then Zack Sabre Jr. was able to do a European clutch onto Dick Togo for the pinfall victory. So, yeah, it was good, but I feel like right when it started picking up steam, like literally right when it started picking up steam, the match like ended like a minute later. So that was my, you know, that's my thing about it. But yeah, very disappointing match. Didn't really enjoy it all that much, but it was good for what it was. And then we go to the main event, which was the Reseda street fight, Marty Scurll versus Chuck Taylor. This was a great main event right from the get-go. Marty Scurll kind of promo on Chuck Taylor and the fans, and they started going at it. You know, Chuck Taylor beating Marty Scurll up with chairs, throwing them at him, threw a trash can over Marty Scurll and started hitting him with the umbrella. They brought up into the outside. You know, Chuck Taylor sets up a pyramid of chairs to powerbomb Marty Scurll off the stage through the chairs on the outside, but Marty Scurll was able to escape the powerbomb, grab Chuck Taylor by the balls. I'm not joking by that, by the way. He grabbed them by the balls and threw him through the chairs, which was a pretty, you know, vicious spot right there in its own. They get in the ring for some nice chain wrestling. Well, not the chain wrestling, but some regular grappling wrestling. And then, you know, Marty Scurll brought out the ladder. Chuck Taylor took his infamous backdrop to the ladder, which, you know, looks more and more painful every single time he takes it. And, you know, was able to, Chuck Taylor was able to kick out of it. Thumbtacks got introduced from a present from Trent. Chuck Taylor's birthday was actually the next day after this. And Trent was able to give Chuck Taylor a gift, which was thumbtacks for his match. So that's what it was. Chuck Taylor pulled the thumbtacks, trying to put Marty Scurll through it. Then she was able to put Marty Scurll through the thumbtacks, or on the thumbtacks, for a nice spot. But then Chuck Taylor would lock into the crossface chicken wing. Or before that, the referee got knocked down. So Chuck Taylor was not able to get the pinfall victory after the thumbtack spot. Another referee comes out. Marty Scurll gets hit in the face with like powder, the powdered dust. I don't know exactly what it was. Chuck Taylor hits it into Marty Scurll's face. Marty Scurll pops the fingers of the second referee. So the second referee, Josh Borden, was not able to count the pinfall for Chuck Taylor because his fingers are broken, he's claiming. So Chuck Taylor goes to the crossface chicken wing. Marty Scurll backdrops him into the thumbtacks. Chuck Taylor sells it for a good like 5 seconds, then immediately locks in the crossface chicken wing once again in the thumbtacks. So he's in the thumbtacks with the crossface chicken wing. Marty Scurll taps out. Tremendous finish right there. Absolutely love that finish of Marty Scurll dumping Chuck Taylor on his back through the tacks, but Chuck Taylor not letting go and, you know, applying the hold in the thumbtacks. I thought it was an awesome finish right there. So Chuck Taylor gets victory. Great main event. I kind of wish they would have done more, but, you know, the spots they were doing, you can't really help but, you know, not blame them for not doing more. But it was still a very fun Reseda street fight, and I really enjoyed that matchup as well. So, yeah, great main event. You know, Chuck Taylor gets a promo afterwards saying how his birthday's in like 20 minutes or whatever it was, and happy birthday to him. But yeah, that'll do it for the review for PWG Game Over, man. Like I said, I thought it was a great show. I don't think it topped, you know, Nice Boys, because, you know, even though you had consistently great matches, there wasn't that one match that's like a match of the year contender, I should say. But yeah, this show was consistently great though all around. So I really enjoyed it. Like I said, the only main complaint was some of the matches should have been cut a few minutes, but, you know, what can you do? Consistently good wrestling, can't complain about that. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please like below. Not sure when, but I'll definitely have the review of Head Like a Coal up pretty soon. Like I said, not sure when, but I'll definitely be following this one. But yeah, again, if you guys liked the video, please like below. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching the video.